Welcome you all to the fluid power system. This is module 3 control components and hydraulic circuit design. This is lecture 4. Disclaimer. This PPT has been prepared by referring many sources which includes figures, diagrams from internet as well as from prescribed text and reference books. I do not claim any originality in preparing this PPT or video. This PPT or video is exclusively for the purpose of education and not for any financial gains. I wholeheartedly thank all those who have directly or indirectly contributed to do this PPT or video. I will take this platform to thank all of my friends and colleagues who are helped directly or indirectly helped to prepare this PPT and video. Thank you everyone once again. Flow control valves. See, flow control valves used in the hydraulic system to control the flow rate of the fluid. These flow control valves are also called as volume control valves or speed control valves. Here, the flow rate in a hydraulic system can be varied by throttling or by diverting the flow. It is happening in the flow control valves. Okay. Functions of flow control valves here. First one is regulate the speed of linear and rotary actuators, and second is regulate the power available to the sub-circuits by controlling the flow to them, and third is proportionally divide or regulate the pump flow to various branches of the circuit. We will discuss one by one the functions of flow control valves. Here, first one, regulate the speed of linear and rotary actuators. That is, they control the speed of the piston which is dependent on the flow rate and the area of the piston, and it is denoted by velocity of piston Vp in terms of meter per second. You can see to it here, equal to flow rate in the actuator in terms of meter cube per second dividing by piston area in meter square. It is denoted by Q by AP. So velocity of piston Vp equal to Q by AP. And second one, second function, regulate the power available to the sub-circuits by controlling the flow to the them. It means here the power in terms of watts equal to flow rate into pressure. Flow rate in terms of meter cube per second into pressure Newton per meter square. So it is denoted by power equal to flow rate into pressure, P equal to Q into P. And third is proportionally divide or regulate the pump flow to various branches of the circuit. That is, which transfers the power developed by the main pump to different sectors of the circuit to manage multiple tasks if necessary. Okay. In this case, the main pump flow is diverted to the different sectors of the circuit to manage multiple tasks at a time if it is necessary. Factors affecting the flow rate of a fluid. Here there are three factors affecting the flow rate of the fluid. First one is orifice size or opening, pressure of fluid, and temperature of fluid. These three basic factors will directly affect on the flow rate of the fluid. See, first one is orifice size or orifice opening, through which we can control the flow rate of the fluid, whether it is fast or slow, by opening or closing the, or partially opening or partially closing the orifice size of the, orifice size or opening and closing. By this way, we can control the flow rate of the fluid and pressure of the fluid and temperature of the fluid. These two are directly affect on the flow rate of the fluid. As pressure is changes, it directly affects on the fluid flow. And temperature, as temperature varies, it directly affects on the viscosity of the fluid. So as viscosity varies, it will directly directly affect on the problems associated with the flow rate of the fluid. Next is classification of flow control valves. Here mainly two classifications. One is a non-compensated valves and second is compensated valves. Non-compensated valves and compensated valves. We will discuss these control valves, these flow control valves in detail in the later slides. First one is non-compensated flow control valve. It means these flow control valves does not compensate for the variation of flow rate due to change in pressure or change in temperature. Okay, means see these flow control valves, as pressure varies, the flow rate also varies. Similarly, as temperature varies, the viscosity varies and the flow also varies due to the change in viscosity. So, the non-compensated flow control valves are those valves in which the flow rate is varies due to variation in temperature and pressure of flow. Okay, and this non-compensated valves are directly the flow rate varies due to variation in the pressure and temperature of the flow. Okay, example, needle valve, globe valve and gate valve. In non-compensated valves, here examples are needle valve, globe valve, gate valve. These non-compensated valves are depends on pressure and temperature variation. First, we will move on the construction of a needle valve. Look at the diagram. This diagram represents a needle valve. Here, it is also called as a plug valve. The schematic representation of a needle or plug valve is as shown in the figure. This valve has a conical disc. This valve has a conical disc, which can be conical, means here you can see it in the needle like structure, which can be adjusted in a vertical direction by setting a flow adjustment screw by using hand wheel. There is a hand wheel. This is the hand wheel to operate this screw movement, and this is the needle. This is the needle. Okay, and the adjustment of a needle alters the orifice size between a plug and valve seat. Thus, the adjustment of plug controls the fluid flow in the pipeline. The characteristics of these valves can be accurately predetermined by machining the taper of the plug. The typical example of a needle valve is stopcock, that is used in a laboratory glassware. The valve body is made of glass or Teflon. The plug can be made of plastic or glass. Special glass stopcocks are made for vacuum applications. This is the construction of a needle valve. And the valve opening and closing by using hand wheel. The needle is partially open or completely open. By this way, the needle valve is working. And here is the globe valve. In the place of needle, there is a globe like structure, and here the working principle and operation is as same as needle valve. in the construction wise, in the place of needle there is a disc like structure, hence the name globe valve. Okay, and here one more gate valve. See, the working principle and operation is same as needle valve and globe valve. In the place of a needle or globe, here gate is provided. And see, whatever the functions carried out by needle and globe, same work is carried out using a gate. Here gate can be opening partially or fully. So in the pipeline you can achieve the flow rate of the fluid by using a gate, and the gate is operated by hand wheel. And these are the these three, needle valve, globe valve and gate valve, are the very simplest type of flow control valves. These are non-compensated flow control valves. It has an adjustable orifice. These three valves has an adjustable orifice which can be used to reduce the flow in the circuit. Reduce the flow in the circuit. Okay, and the size of the orifice is adjusted by turning the adjustable screw by using hand wheel, and which raises or lowers the needle or globe or gate. For a given opening position, needle valve behaves like, needle valve, not only needle valve, all three valves, needle, globe or gate valve behaves like orifice. In a needle valve, needle behaves like orifice. In globe valve, disc act as a, or behave like a orifice, and gate behave like a orifice. Usually these are the common flow control valves comes under non-compensated end. Look at this, the working animation of non-compensated flow control valve, and here the valve is look like a disc shape. You can see the gradually opening by increasing and decreasing the flow rate of the fluid. And one more, this is like a globe valve. Advantages of a non-compensated flow control valve. Here first one, simple in construction and simple in design, easy to operate, easy to control. Limitations are accuracy in speed control is not possible, precise control is not possible, leakage in the valve affects the performance. These are the limitations of a non-compensated flow control valve. Second type of flow control valve, that is compensated flow control valves. Here to achieve constant discharge or constant flow rate, the flow should be pressure compensated or temperature compensated, or both temperature and pressure compensated. Such flow control valves are called compensated flow control valves. In such a way that these valves are compensated automatically with respect to changes the valve adjustment opening or maintaining constant pressure drop across the orifice to provide a constant flow. Accurate control of machine tools and other equipment require a uniform speed free from external resistance and temperature influence. To achieve the above requirement and to provide adjustable stepless speed control over a wide range of operating conditions in a hydraulic system, one can think of pressure and temperature compensated flow control valves. These valves allow a constant and required flow rate of oil immaterial of pressure drop and temperature across the valve and the change of the fluid temperature. Classification of compensated flow control valves. Here mainly three classifications: pressure compensated flow control valve, temperature compensated flow control valve, both pressure and temperature compensated flow control valve. And here first thing is pressure compensated flow control valve. here maintaining a constant pressure drop across the valve body by adjusting the throttle. Such valves are called pressure compensated valve. When we go for a temperature compensated flow control valve, adjusting the throttle of the variation in temperature. Adjusting the throttle for the variation in temperature of the fluid. Such valves are called temperature compensated flow control valves. Okay. And third one is both pressure and temperature. This is combining the pressure compensated and temperature compensated flow control valves. Pressure compensated flow control valve. Look at the diagram. This is the construction of pressure compensated flow control valve, and it is the graphical representation of the pressure compensated flow control valve. See, pressure compensated flow control valves overcome the difficulty caused by the non-compensated flow control valves by changing the size of the orifice in relation to the changes in the system pressure. This is accomplished through a spring-loaded compensator spool that reduces the size of the orifice when pressure drop increases. Once the valve is set, the pressure compensator acts to keep the pressure drop nearly constant. It works on a kind of feedback mechanism from the outlet pressure. This keeps the flow through the orifice nearly constant. And note is maintaining a constant pressure drop across the valve by adjusting the throttle. This is the graphical symbol of pressure compensated flow control valve, and this arrow mark indicates the pressure variations, and this is the flow control valve symbol. When arrow mark indicates there is a adjustable flow control valve. So it is pressure compensated flow control valve. Second type of compensated flow control valve, that is a temperature compensated flow control valve. Look at the diagram. So the main principle is, as the viscosity of oil varies with temperature, the oil becomes less viscous when the temperature increases. As the less viscous fluid flows freely or rapidly through an orifice, an increase in temperature causes increase in flow for the valve setting. So temperature compensation is needed to offset the effect of such temperature variations. Okay. Pressure compensation achieved as in pressure compensated flow control valve explained in the previous section. Temperature compensation is introduced by including an aluminum alloy element as shown in the figure. There is a temperature sensitive element, that is aluminum alloy element. Oil circulates around this temperature sensitive element and its length varies with temperature. Its length varies with temperature. When length changes, throttle opening also changes, and thus the flow is compensated with the temperature variation. Okay, and the graphical representation of temperature compensated valve is shown in the side of the diagram. Third and last type compensated flow control valve, that is pressure and temperature compensated flow control valve. This diagram represents both pressure and temperature compensated flow control valve. Here is the pressure compensated flow control valve part, and it is the temperature control part, and this is the representation of both pressure and temperature compensated valve. Here what will happen, to control the rate of flow of a liquid, we use flow control valve. Okay, by opening the flow control valve, the area of the flow is increased and thereby the rate of flow increases, and vice versa. Vice versa means By opening the flow control valve or by closing the flow control valve, the area of the flow is reduced and thereby the rate of flow is reduces. Here, but the rate of flow also depends on pressure and temperature of the oil. Hence, any change in the rate of flow which happens due to pressure and temperature should be corrected or compensated in order to maintain a constant required rate of flow as per the flow control valve settings. Means to maintain a constant flow rate or to maintain a constant pressure drop, here any changes in the rate of flow which happens due to pressure and temperature should be corrected in order to maintain the constant required rate of flow. Next is graphical symbol of flow control valves. Here it is a fixed orifice. There is no any variations. So fixed orifice flow control valve. This is adjustable control, adjustable or variable flow control valve. Here orifice is adjustable by this arrow mark indicates that there is some variables or there is a variation or adjustable orifice flow control valve. Here is the pressure compensated and temperature compensated flow control valve. There is a restriction in the flow and adjustable pressure, just check valve, bypass, free flow, and here temperature compensated. Here first one, the pressure compensated means, see when the arrow mark is there, see look at this, when this arrow mark comes it is a pressure compensated flow control valve. When this symbol comes it is temperature compensated flow control valve. When both comes like this is both pressure and temperature flow control valve, both pressure and temperature compensated flow control valve. Thank you.